Hi DIYers, this is Frank at AlarmGrid. Today we're in the AlarmGrid lab working on the Honeywell L5210 Lynx Touch wireless alarm system. Specifically, we're going to be installing the Wi-Fi card, which is the L5100 Wi-Fi. This is a small little module that allows your system to speak to your local 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network and communicate signals to a central station through AlarmNet, as well as using and controlling Total Connect 2.0, which is an app that you can use to arm and disarm your system, as well as generate text and email alerts. So the Wi-Fi module will need to insert on the right side of the board when the panel is swung down. So in order to open the system, we're going to pop the two tabs on the top of the unit. You can delicately press a flathead screwdriver or anything small enough to get in there. Press the tabs, kind of pull the front of the unit away from the back plate. It'll swing open. You'll have this speaker on the top right side, and you'll have the right side of the board just beneath the speaker. Will have this gold connector on the right side of it. Okay, that's where we're going to insert the Wi-Fi card. It's going to sit right into this little slot here under the siren. Okay, now before we get into physically installing it, we're going to want to power down the system. So first, we can remove the battery clip. The battery pack that's up in the back plate on the top right. There's a lead that leads off to the control board. This is connected to the large three-prong port here, where we would disconnect, leave that hanging, and then we want to remove AC power. Okay, so there's two options for AC. Generally, our videos we show the LT cable. Sterling is most generally we would install with the LT cable for the ease of what we're going to do now, which is removing power. In this case, in our new lab, we've custom cabled everything to make the power a little bit cleaner. So we have it connected to the 9-volt DC input. So in order to do that, we never recommend disconnecting that at the panel. We'd recommend disconnecting the transformer from the wall outlet. So I'm going to go ahead, now that we have the battery out, I'm going to disconnect our transformer from the wall. You'll see the lights on the panel go out. If you swing open the unit, the screen will be off and black, and during button presses you'll get no function at all. So you know the system is offline. At this point, we're going to take our Wi-Fi card. Okay, we're going to align the black connector with the gold clip. Okay, so it's going to sit nice and snug in this little area to the right under the speaker. So we'll just sit that in there, and on the back side of that black clip, give it a nice push, and you'll hear it kind of snap into the board, and you can give it a little wiggle, make sure it's on there nice and tight. Once that's connected, we can then power back up. Okay, so when powering back up, it's always important to do DC power on the battery first and then AC. The reason why is there's sometimes a charge or a surge from the transformer. You want to eliminate that surge by putting the DC power in first. So we'll go ahead and clip that here. So now we have our battery clip in. If you had an LT cable, you could just plug that right back in at the panel on the female port. Since we have a transformer, we're going to go ahead and just plug that back in there. So now what we'll do is swing the unit closed. You'll see that it's already booting back up. We have the screen here, the gray screen on the boot up, and we'll just take a moment to power up the system. Once the system's powered up, we're going to pair the Wi-Fi to the local network. Okay, and we actually have a different video for that that'll show you how to pair your Wi-Fi to the panel, and we'll show that. You can check that out in our other video. So feel free to email us at support@alarmgrid.com if you have any further questions on the installation of the L5100 Wi-Fi module with the L5210 or any other Lynx panel for that matter. And please also don't forget to subscribe to our channel.